Have you ever wondered why some people seem to control every situation they're in? Or how certain individuals always get what they want? Well, in today's video, we're diving into 6 dark psychology tricks that always work. Whether you're trying to spot manipulation tactics or want to protect yourself from being influenced, this video is packed with essential insights that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Stay tuned until the end, because the last trick is the most powerful, yet most people never see it coming. 1. The foot in the door technique. It starts small, a favor here, a request there. You think, it's not a big deal, but suddenly you're doing more than you ever intended. This is the foot in the door technique. The trick. They ask for something minor first, and when you comply, they escalate their requests. The key to resisting this tactic is to recognize when the requests start small, but keep growing. Don't be afraid to say no, even if you've already said yes to the first request. Remember, small decisions lead to bigger commitments, so pause and think before you commit. By the way, ever notice how this tactic feels suspiciously like those free trials that suddenly turn into $50 a month subscriptions? Yeah, it's not just in psychology. 2. The Reciprocity Principle. Have you ever felt like you had to give back because someone did something nice for you? That's the Reciprocity Principle at work. They do something for you and suddenly you feel compelled to return the favor, even when it's against your best interests. To avoid falling into this trap, acknowledge the act of kindness, but don't let it pressure you into doing something in return. Practice saying thank you without attaching strings to it. Sometimes kindness is just kindness, or at least it should be. But what happens when someone uses this in combination with another trick on our list? Stay tuned to find out how these methods stack up when combined. 3. The Scarcity Effect. This offer ends today. Limited stock available. Sound familiar? Scarcity plays on your fear of missing out. When something is framed as rare or exclusive, we tend to overvalue it, often making impulsive decisions we wouldn't otherwise. To overcome this, pause and ask yourself if the scarcity is real. Most of the time, it's artificially created to push you into action. Don't let urgency make decisions for you. Take control by stepping back and assessing the situation. Speaking of scarcity, quick, before this video ends, hit the like button. Just kidding, it's not going anywhere. Or is it? The Social Proof Effect. Ever wonder why everyone seems to be jumping on the latest trend, and you feel like you should too? That's social proof in action. We naturally follow the crowd, believing if everyone else is doing it, it must be right. The next time you feel swayed by what others are doing, pause and ask yourself if it truly benefits you. Just because others are following the herd doesn't mean it's the right path for you. Think critically, not collectively. And when this tactic is used with one of the later tricks, it becomes nearly impossible to resist. What's next will make you rethink every decision you've made based on group behavior. The Framing Effect. Imagine being told, you have a 90% chance of success. Feels good, right? Now what if you were told, there's a 10% chance of failure? Both statements mean the same thing, but one sounds more reassuring. This is called the framing effect. People influence your perception simply by how they present information. Whenever someone frames something positively or negatively, flip it in your mind. Consider both sides. What are they not telling you? Doing this will help you see the full picture and make a more balanced decision. Here's a question. Would you rather watch the rest of this video knowing you'll learn the best trick last, or stop here and miss out? Thought so? Let's continue. 6. The reverse psychology. Trick, you've probably heard this one before. Reverse psychology. Someone tells you not to do something, knowing it'll spark your desire to do it. It's often subtle, making you think you're making your own decision, but in reality they've planted the seed for your actions. If someone insists you don't need to do something, ask yourself why. Are they genuinely offering advice, or are they trying to manipulate your choices? Being aware of reverse psychology allows you to regain control over your decisions. And here's the kicker. Reverse psychology, when combined with social proof or scarcity, becomes one of the most effective dark psychology tricks. But how can you spot it? You'll need to sharpen your skills further. Now that you know these 6 dark psychology tricks, keep an eye out for them in your everyday life. These tactics are used everywhere, from marketing to relationships, and now you have the tools to spot them. But your journey doesn't stop here. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out our next video. Unlock the secrets of the 6 male personality types. It'll help you dive deeper into human behavior and understand how these tricks align with different personalities. Don't miss it.